stop that. So hey, we're recording. Welcome back to the Alexandrian Codex. I'm Alex. We are going to resume where we left off, and yeah, I did jump in and make a save after the game crashed when I was trying to save as I wrapped up last night. The only difference is, so that ongoing combat, we won exactly the same as before, but the Admiral did not get the unyielding trait this time. Now I could go in using console commands and give her the unyielding trait, but whatever. It's cool, and it made her really badass, but whatever, it's water under the bridge. Oh, right, we're at war. So I'm having to carefully monitor some things. I think I also went in and upgraded some planets and star bases. Nothing you'll miss. I can't imagine that there's a huge contingent of people there like, I want to see you micromanage every single... I don't know why I'm doing the voice. I highly doubt any contingent out there that want to see me micromanage every single planet and every single sector. But, you know, if it's out there, it's valid. Like what you like. Don't let me rain on your parade. So, Kamara, it's like Kamarasaurus, you can be colonized. So if we were going by population meta, which is something I've been doing, we should either make this a colony of Caitians, this is Savannah, right? Either Caitians, who have a low happiness, or Kelpians, because they're so small. Might not be bad. Kelpians are happy, but they're reclusive. Alright, let's look at our other options. Wow, it's just Tellarites. Okay, so definitely not Tellarites. Tellarites are cool. Natural engineers is very good. Communal is very good. Charismatic is pretty nice. Slow breeders fucking sucks for trying to get a planet up to speed and quickly. So industrious is really good. Talented is okay. Slow breeders is awful. I don't care about food, and happiness is nice. I guess Kelpian? Yeah, where are you? 2 living on 1 planet in our empire. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll go to expansion planner. Go all the way to the bottom. Kelpian. 40% is colonizable. They're on Roni Prime. I never would have guessed that. Right here? Right here. Right here? Here. Yeah, definitely here, because it'll be adjacent to this Perigium deposit and make it produce even more power. But we won't see that come to fruition for quite some time. I'm going to turn that up to fastest. I'm going to scroll up here and take a look at our fleet. So the second fleet is engaging a starbase and a 6.3k fleet. The first fleet is engaging a starbase. Really, outpost more than a starbase. Trying to watch them is like watching flies. Fifth fleet needs orders. So the 5th fleet I was sending into Cardassian space. The 6th is going to Thesian. That means the 5th fleet should go to 26 Draconis. What I'm wanting to do is cut off their supply, if you will, to go up here. Hold up. How good is that fleet? You're moving to the Briley system. Ah, this is retreating. Yeah, let's go back and cut that out.
Establishing colony.
Yeah, taking that out is much more exciting. Yep. Token outpost. Very exciting. Ah, so the 7th fleet is up here in Ventaris Iridian. They might have been chasing down this fleet. That's believable, or they were chasing down a fleet that's now inaccessible. Why don't you pursue this? This is following the second fleet. Can't be my second fleet. Well, it could be. No, they're following their own second fleet. So maybe that rendezvous won't happen, but... well, we'll find out. Cygnus should be won single-handedly. Even-handedly. Spaceport under attack? Really? Is it though? Oh, we just took the spaceport and it's under attack, so okay. Technically correct. Nah, man, you are inside of a black hole. This is why making the black holes this large is problematic too, because the object, the black hole, is not set on a different y-axis level than the ships, or at least not a significant enough one to make up for its size difference. So we see ships flying into a black hole, as we're seeing right here, and then flying back out.
Survey.
So I get that it looks cool to have a giant black hole. One, they're tiny, like kilometers tiny. Two, introducing this makes ships fly in and out of it, which fits no definition of realism, I think. Unless you have some very different black holes than I do that you're thinking about. Yeah, this should be a cakewalk. Because we have not lost a ship yet, I kind of expect that we won't lose a ship in the duration of this war. Hopefully I'm not getting too ahead of myself, but I'm feeling fairly confident about that. Let's get the science up and running. Naval Depot, you're making a synthetic dilithium refinery, but I need something for your last slot. You can make food? Oh, that's really funny. Yeah, let's get a hydroponics bay around this black hole. World manufacturing, central computer core, defense grid. Ooh, fire rate, no. Chance to hit, no. Sublight speed, no. Warp inhibitor. It's tempting, actually. Orbital manufactory, I guess. This will cost us energy, but it'll give us 3 times as much minerals. I'm not crazy about it because I don't think it's a great structure, but yeah, and let's give this an orbital manufactory as well. I have mixed feelings about it. Sigma Draconis 5, what's going on here? Upgrading. Sweet, and what is this tech? Basic bionic arcology. Not cool. Let's get Chronoton torpedoes. Chronoton torpedoes are new experimental ship-mounted weapons based on temporal science. These torpedoes are capable of passing through... is that 2 spaces between passing and through? It looks like it. Passing through an enemy shields due to the fact that they are in a constant state of temporal flux. You ignore... no, do 50% more shield and armor damage? Yeah, we'll see how they pan out. My main concern, which I've voiced in the past, is our heavy escorts are powered out. So we need a new power source for them, for me to get real use out of them.
Engaging enemy fleet.
Oh, 7th fleet is idle. Because you were chasing something that you can't chase anymore, fair enough. Why don't you just go... why don't you go down here and just go blow that up. Go take this. It does very little for us to take one system at a time, but just knock itself out. This is good. This represents a lot of time and mineral investment that they're losing here. Kind of a slaughter. You would think the actual Federation would capture these instead of destroying them, but... well, Stellaris game mechanics don't support that, so murder it is. Why don't you just go down to Zincath. I'm surprised the 6th Fleet is having such a time with this. Maybe this had been upgraded with... Nope. Never mind. Now, you're ordered down here. Why don't I just order you in the neighborhood and then you figure out what the fuck you're doing based out of that? Once you are on station, we can give you orders, but you are not on station yet and won't be for quite some time. You... If I take Septimus, Dreon, Gemulon, whatever, if I can clear path to Zincath, then our transports can be ready. This is very pretty. That's a B-class star? That's a very white B-class star. Again, masks of suns. Looks cool with the ships. So long as the ships don't phase in and out. Let's take a look at these after action reports.
Technology discovered.
Yep. Beat a starbase, very exciting. Beat an outpost, not so exciting. Mothball fleets, okay, war exhaustion gain minus 20%. This should be in effect right now. If we check out our war exhaustion, we have 0% being calculated from... no, attrition. We lost 9 ships. I didn't. Someone else in our faction lost 9 ships. Okay, ground battles. Destruction. Yeah. They are losing 10% because they've lost 15 ships. Maybe this isn't a ratio to one another? I don't know. Yeah, where did we... No. I fought in every battle. Maybe it means 9 fleets have retreated, or 9 ships have retreated because some have retreated, not been outright destroyed. Maybe. We'll find out. Anyway, that's a very good tech. Naval capacity is tempting. This is tempting, even though it doesn't give me anything, because I'm convinced that maybe something good will come of this if we research the whole chain. Habitability is nice. Medical center I don't care for. Let's do interstellar warfare. War is sometimes inevitable, and if this is going to be the case, we must further expand our fleet capacity. No, we must expand our fleet capacity even further, so our empire will feel secure from our rivals. Not be secure. Interesting word choice. Our empire will feel secure.
Construction complete.
That's implying it's not actually secure. I'm using a variety of strategies with our ships. Some I'm sending directly towards planets, some I'm going starbase to starbase to starbase. I think in the end we're going to need to occupy most, if not all, of their starbases. But, well, I don't have to yet. And really the planets are the more important first stop. What are you doing, 3rd Fleet? Going straight into the Battlements. Yeah, that's valid. That's totally valid. Okay. The First Order have a decent-sized fleet here. You're just attacking the Trill. Or you might be trying to take that back. Yeah, I think you're engaging with our vassals. Well, that's fine. I can only be in 7 places at once. Only. Alright, Gemulon has fallen. Let's go grab Dreon. Because a lot of our fleets are, not just fleets, transports are accumulating in Ultima Thule. I'd like to rush those in and be able to knock the Cardassians out of the war. Really, I'm imagining going Zincath, Galdic, Badlands, Cardassia, Regulak, all the way into Tholia, Paris. Divvying that up as necessary. I might split this in half, send half of it over here so we can... we'll see. From what I can see, they're not heavily entrenched anyway, so it might not be that bad. We're going to go that first fleet and holler. Holla. It's worth noting, these new star systems with 2 asteroid belts look great. Did Earth get upgraded? I mean, I've seen it in other... Huh. Weird. Oh, okay. We're seeing it in that system. We're seeing 2 asteroid belts because Phonolphos is probably randomly generated. And at the point that we started the game, the mod authors hadn't gone in and given Earth the Kuiper belt. They have since, and it looks great. The Husnock have joined the Celestial Alliance. I don't remember who that is. You founded the Celestial Alliance with the House of Osto. Alright, no, that's cool. Not like I didn't want you to do that, or I wanted you associated with our federation, or to join my federation. No, I'm not bitter. Not bitter. Nope. Admiral May is now Gale Speed. Hell yeah. Gale Speed is very good. So 20% plus 20%, 40% bonus to sublight speed. I'm very okay with that. Construction ships are keeping fairly busy, but not super busy. That's not relevant to us anymore. Yeah, fleet combat has just been beautiful this entire time. We are... The problem with being the attacker in this war, or in any war, is that it's harder to prepare and resupply your forces, which is something we're definitely experiencing. These fleets have... Well, okay, not this one so much. Or this one. Here, okay. The 6th Fleet has some significant damage to the Venture 16 and the Defiant 9. This more than anything else, but they're not going to have a chance to go to dry dock unless I start circling them in and out, circulating them in and out. Rotating! Rotating's the word. Them in and out. I just don't think that's going to happen. Who's this? Oh, these are generic ships, I think? Tobin Khan. Ah, you're Trill. Yeah, these are just generic ships. Well, the Husnock are declaring that they don't like the Goran. This would be a good time to go to war, seeing as the Suliban and the Goran are a little occupied with the Romulans at the moment. Are the Romulans in a coalition? They're not,
Our
right?
enemies fear us. Perhaps they are not fools.
They're actually associated with this coalition up here. Either they will join the Husnock and House of Osto in opposing us and maybe the Goran or Suliban, or they might join this one for fear of the Husnocks. You know, enemy of my enemy is my friend, but only so long as my enemy sticks around. Then, you know, it's anyone's guess. Fifth Fleet has not much you can do here, right? I mean, you could bomb this. You really should bomb this, so go over there. How's this looking? Group you all together, then I'll reassign you Canoria. Go up to Fung or Fang. It's Fung. First Fleet. Go up to Bess. The Tholians are rolling over a lot more easily than I thought they would. I guess it's because they're trying to they're trying to join up their fleets with the Cardassians, but that doesn't seem to be working super well. I mean, of course it's not working when one of our fleets could have taken on their entire armada. You know. Uneven playing field. Alright. So this has a strength of 3k. If I take a look at Abzinketh, and the armies here. The army strength is only 233. I think we're close enough to Cardassia that I can check it out on sensors. Wow, there are a lot of things you colonize in this system. Hot damn. Okay. Well, Cardassia Prime, 183. None of these are super heavily reinforced, so I think we could actually take this army. What is the hotkey? V. Wow, I thought it was X. Split this in half. That's still twice as strong as we need. Ooh, well. Okay, game, you're apparently bad at dividing these in half by strength and not just by number. So that's fine. That's fine. I'll do this manually. I don't want to do this manually, but I'll do this manually. Give me... What are you? Oh god, this is gonna be rough. Mobile Energy Artillery 1. Psi Commandos 3. That's a total of 9, so you should have a total of 6 Psi Commandos. That'll be 6 each. I need to move over another artillery. There, 2-2. What is this? Deep Strike Commando 4. I need to move 2 of those over. Are these Deep Strike Commandos? Yes, they are. Right, what is this? Deep Strike Commandos 2. We can just leave those normal Deep Strike Commandos. Let's split that in half. What are you? Titanic Beast. How many of those do we have? 3? Yeah, so you can have 2 of those. These are regular Deep Strike Commandos? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's a Titanic Beast. 8, 9, 10. This is 50-50. Good, good. That's how you split a fleet in half, game. And now... I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I'm doing it myself. I want to trust the game to be able to manage to split these even numbers in half, but apparently it can't do that, so never mind. 1, what the fuck are you doing? No, are you... Well, okay, I fucked that up a little bit. Yeah, it didn't say to a new fleet, it said to the other fleet. That's fine, that's fine. Mobile Energy Artillery. Fine. 6 telekinetic armies, so 1, 2, 3. Deep Strike Commando 4. Oh my god. I appreciate that they just reworked, and by they I mean Paradox, just reworked how 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 army management works in an attempt to make ground combat less terrible. It's still terrible. it's still real tough. Really hard to love this. Alright, Deep Strike Commandos 1, Deep Strike Commandos 2, what I move instead. And whatever, give me another Deep Strike Commando 4? Nope, that's normal. Deep Strike Commando 4. Deep Strike Commando 4. Deep Strike Commando 2. Close. Alright, there. That's why I wanted to transfer over. Then I have Mobile Energy Artillery. Move over 5 normal Deep Strike Commandos. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 5. So those strengths are going to be a little different, but alright. Alright, good enough. Good the fuck enough. Jesus Christ. Alright. You go enter orbit here. And just pray you don't get intercepted, because I care, but I don't care that much. You go enter orbit here. Let's get 2 of you going over here. Tholia. Enter orbit means you should go focus on Tholia Prime. And you... Holler? Yeah, Holler. Which means you should go back to Holler to bombard that. Okay. Now it's gonna take a year to get to Holler, almost a year to get to Tholia, almost a year to get to the Badlands, and a better part of a year to get to Zinkath. Alright. I was hoping it'd be a little bit faster, but because the AI's fleets are auto-equipped with the most recent FTL drive that we have, and the most recent FTL drive is not actually our best FTL drive, we're stuck with a little subpar speed. Paradox, let me manually edit armies again, please. Or at least, yeah. Science ship, right, I'm not able to do that, right? I'm gonna feel really stupid if I go in here and see it. Nope, not a thing. I just want to give them transport drive. Because it's a joke that everything else is using transport, but they're not. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, well, the war's gonna cool down for a little bit because 4 of these fleets are having to lock down the systems that they're in. A little less fun. We're just having to wait on ground forces. Badlands, yeah, it's not fun, but you are just gonna have to wait at Duar. I will say this for the Cardassians, they do have some pretty... Of the systems they've colonized, many of them have multiple worlds.
Survey complete.
So they have a lot more depth to them than I expected. Quite a bit more, in fact. Okay, a lot of these reports are less exciting. Oh, the transport fleets were repairing? Odd, I didn't know that they'd gotten in combat. They're trying to retreat, and they did. Still, they lost 75 to 80% of their ships. Get wrecked, son. No wiki, you're done. Go get Sooth. Sooth I'm pretty excited about. This is another system with raw dilithium, and I know we're rolling in dilithium, but you can never have enough. Oh, that's hyperbole. You can probably have enough at a certain point, but it feels like the sort of thing that you can never have enough of.
Construction complete.
Conti's done. We're already moving on Sooth. Let's move into Miles? I'm occupied with our war, but I wanted to check how the Borg Dominion War is going. Very Borg is how it's going. So it's even more important to me that we close this gap and deny them further routes of expansion, because they're just gonna keep eating other people alive. And quite successfully at that. Alright. Thesian is occupied. Why don't you go check out 26 Draconis? It's not a major system, but it's something they own. We're trying to strip everything we can from them. I'm incredibly impressed with the survivability of our ships. I was expecting us to do well. I was not expecting us to do this well. I was expecting at least one ship to be lost. Now, we have had retreats, and we do have the Venture 16 that is looking terrifying, but the shields are slowly repairing. No, too slowly repairing, but they are repairing. Oh, Zeppelite Prime and Kate have moved in to take stuff for us. Thanks. This is why you kind of start getting Vassal Swarm going on when you are the Federation. Yeah, I say kind of. All the blue in here indicates a lot more than just kind of. They're encouraged. They're encouraged to follow you. I'm just double checking that all of our fleets are encouraging our allies to follow them. Good. How are the Zenkethi coming along? Switch that over to high intensity negotiations. I want to integrate the Zenkethi pretty quickly. Just watching that number evaporate. Nope. There. Got it. Still at 21% war exhaustion. Now, we haven't occupied any other worlds, though we are bombing 4 of them. So that's sort of believable. Yeah, occupation 16%.
Initiating communications.
27 occupied systems, and 0 occupied planets. Okay. Research agreement, you'll pay me for it. Okay, I'm gonna say yes to this because I love research agreements, but let's spend some money so this isn't a complete waste of time or resources. The Niberite Alliance, I like them well enough, anyway. Okay, I guess that's all I can spend on, so there you go. Venture 16 is worrying me. Even combat against relatively weak opponents, even those with 1/10 of the fleet strength that our fleet has, they can still get in some lucky shots. They can still whittle away at the shields and armor of our ships, and that heavily weakened ship could die. Probably won't. The war is a sure thing. But you know, still doesn't have to be a complete wash for them. No, probably will be. And it's looking like it will be. Moving on to the next one. I'm not using the 6th fleet to go after Cardassia, because I'm kind of wanting to just eat away its systems until I get down there. And a lot of our fleets are just tied up in occupations right now. Hopefully we'll get some mobility back soon. We should. We will get some mobility back soon because it's been almost... well, it's been the better part of a year. Been about 3 months since we assigned our transport fleets. 56 days. So yeah, Zenketh will be the first one. Wow, you're in system and it's still 56 days. Oh yeah. Oh god, that looks horrible. You're outfitted with shield generators. That kind of makes sense. God, I want to change this. I want to change this so badly. I want to give you... honestly, transport fleets, I would give them our best warp engine, and if I could, I would give them afterburners, just to make them go faster. Really, if I could, I would give our construction ships and colony ships afterburners. That is not a thing. Probably for good reason. Probably for the very reason I'm describing. Yeah, this war is really a consolation prize. The real thing I want is to take out the big scary Borg. I kinda wanted to see what our fleets could do before committing to something that could have been sort of apocalyptic for us. Probably wouldn't have been. There's just more time to bide our strength and build up.
Technology discovered.
So that are Chronoton torpedoes. Now I don't know if they're useful or not yet. We'll take a look at that eventually, just not right now. Ablative generators. Using a technology similar to replicators, this generator can create a nearly impenetrable layer of additional armor outside of the normal hull of the ship. Well, yeah, but what does the component do? Okay, I guess we have to research it to see. Fleet manager. No. Ship designer. So, heavy escorts. Are these... They're not even available for heavy escorts. The Chronoton torpedoes, are these available for anything? Well, I'm seeing for the runabout, I could use them. And they're fine. They have 20% tracking, which isn't very good. Their accuracy is fine. Their range is okay. Yeah, they're okay. They're just okay. Ah, well, that's a shame. I put a lot of weight I put a lot of stock, I should say, in a weapon's ability to hit, just not just its tendency to do damage. Alright. Ram the Serpentis Prime, take this dilithium. You're not going to use it yet, but you will process dilithium 100 out of 100. Raw dilithium 2 of 10. Alright, so that's 1. Did I give this to this sector as well and just not give it... Wow, I think the Vaadwaur are completely occupied now. So we might be saying goodbye to them. I'll deal with it later. I'll deal with once we integrate all of these, grab as much dilithium as we can, I'll assign it. But right now we're not building new ships anyway. Maybe I should be, given that our ships are doing fine, but nah. Okay, how's this looking? Planetary damage, 39%. Combat with garrison strength is hilariously bad. You have clones, and Zenkethi, Child Genius, there we go. You have Psi Commandos, Deep Strike Command. Yeah, I expect this will be over pretty quickly.
Station under attack.
Yeah, fairly quickly was a gentle way of describing how really fast that went. Okay, can I hand this occupation over to somebody else? No, I can't. Ah. Interesting. Not bad, just interesting. Alright, well, Zenkethi is fallen. I guess Codex is probably where you should rendezvous. By the time this fleet flies over here, blows up the starbase, and gets in orbit to start bombing, then the army will probably get in system, just because the engines are that much slower. In system, including impulse engines and warp engines. This. Me. Excellent. Now, there's nothing we can do about their occupation of the Zenkethi Coalition. We kind of just have to hope that the Breen sort that out, but it's looking like the Breen aren't in any shape to do so. Well, maybe. No, the Breen are. The Breen are trying to liberate some of these systems. Good for them. Good for them. Six fleets in combat again. Amato is an aggressive scout. I'd love for her to pick up some other reputation while she's doing this. Really, I'd love for most of our leaders to pick up better reputation and to level up. Out of curiosity, how much experience are ships getting? Not that much. Not that much at all. Jesus. Acquiring experience takes a long time. Game is not fucking around. Wow. Game is not fucking around. So we can get holographic naval command, gives us naval headquarters, increases our naval capacity by 20%. That's insane. We can get naval capacity increased by 10%. That's good. I don't need to build a building for it, but damn. Okay, this is good. And I honestly want this more, but this is amazing. Okay, good. I'm not crazy about that. Let's go for holographic naval command. With our fleet growing to ever-expanding numbers, and with our continued advances in the holographic field, we now have developed a way for us to track our fleets at an unprecedented level. Since our fleet is now more easily tracked, we are also able to expand our naval capacity even further. In 2 years, we'll be able to lay down a building that will give us a 5th more ships. Is an odd way to express that. 20% more ships. Nah, that's not interesting. How's this going? Bunch of edicts expired. Educational reform. Yeah. Ecological reform. Healthcare reform. Yep. Civilian conscripts. This is actually useful now. Shit, I should have picked that up. Naval modernization. Yep, absolutely. Infrastructure revitalization. Why not? Colorado 2 is done. Am I already getting this? Am I getting the to my... No. Go take that. 7th Fleet is wrapped up in Corcoroli. Do I have somebody going to the Codex system? I do not. Well, I do now. It looks like the Trill system is partially occupied. Fucking excuse you?
Survey complete.
So I'm sending in the 6th Fleet to... Nah, you know what? 6th Fleet, hunt that down and then go here.
Construction complete.
We can have another starbase. I'm not going to build one yet.
Log updated.
Whoop. Kojo Deo has been elected Prime Minister. Do I have anyone in here? Alright. It's gonna get awkward. Okay, no, that's fine. I could put Data in command, but Data is an android. Data is not a telepath, and we are looking for physics, so it may not matter, but I want a telepath all the same. Vulcan, you're leading society. You are Vulcan, leading the USS Von Braun.
Affirmative.
The Von Braun is just gonna have to do without for now. Okay. 01001011. Oh, that's 0100 and 1011. You are 0100, you are 1011, right? Because your binars are always paired. Let's keep that governor, actually. I'd like to have a scientist, but the governor will, on the whole, do more for us. We'll assign them. I almost said her, but it is not a her. It is a paired, genderless group of binars. Yeah. Give me more science. Hell yeah. Thank you. Von Braun, I'm sorry, you gotta go. There may be a day when I build more ships again, but it is not this day. Alright, we're in the Badlands. We are ready to land on Doar, is that correct? Ooh, garrison strength is 600. Am I bombing this? Am I bombing something else? I do have a fleet here, right? Do I? Yeah, I do. It's just completely lost. What is your bombing policy? Orbital bombardment. That's it. That's the only one you can use. Well, unless I could assign a general, I'm actually uncomfortable with attacking right now. Our military power, it's theirs and a third, but look at all these clones. Damn. Yep, let's just keep bombing it. 27, Tholia Prime. Meanwhile, their capital has a decent combat width of 10. Yellow. Yeah, just land. We'll win. We'll probably win. I don't think defenders get a significant advantage anymore. This should probably be fine. If it isn't, it's a learnable opportunity to embrace patience and quit being so indulgent or whatever. Yada yada. Bad idea. Doing it anyway. Alright. The First Federation have opened their borders to us, which is fine. Invader strength is significantly higher. This is going to make further or later invasions harder, as you know, we're gonna get worn down, and especially some of these tier 1 deep strike commandos are gonna have a bad time. Even the Titanic beasts, actually the Titanic beasts really hold up. These are really good. Goddamn. Okay, never mind. I think Doar is gonna be a harder, gonna be a tougher time than Tholia Prime. That is a shame. Just go take that on. 7th Fleet. Hell yeah. Grab me another system. Occupations are looking good. We're still not ticking any war exhaustion from time, though. Attrition. Fair enough. Yep, sure, you got it. Not actually all that interested in your research, Gorn Hegemony, but you're welcome to mine. And I know that's the point, so you're welcome to it. This has, something to bombard. Take out those transports, though. Ah, sad day. Holler. Yeah, we should probably attack that. That looks like a done deal. Are you retreat? No, you're landing. Still attacking Doar. Still attacking Zolia Prime. Zolia Prime's right about to fall. Let's hop over to Milna, or Milne, and do something, I guess. Endicott. Yeah.
Colony conquered.
Boom! Zolia's mine, motherfucker! So that's the only... Yep, only colony in the system. Let's get rid of this so I don't think that I've forgotten to do that. Alright, Haller, Paris. Why don't you go bomb Paris? Uncomfortable phrasing. The Tholians don't have any more planets to occupy. Alright. Did you crack? Game. Alright, well, it's been about an hour anyway. YouTube, you know what to do. Stop by again next time. Make sure to comment, share, like, subscribe, all of that silly stuff. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm gonna keep streaming. See you later, YouTube. Bye-bye. Or, no, didn't it stop recording? The hotkey stopped working too. Boo! Goodbye for real now.